Hey, greetings fam, what's going on? It's Cornette, the two-spot, the Big Broker. I want to thank you for coming to the channel today. If it's your first time here, I'm talking about business, credit, mindset, but scratch all that. I'm still talking about that. So share, like, subscribe. But I want to talk about this SuSu, and this simply this. Something you may not know, why the wealthy and the rich are in SuSus, and they don't want you to know about it. But don't be misled. Hey, look, I'm not a tax attorney. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial accountant. So this is for entertainment purposes only. All right, so let's put that 2020 vision on and let's tap in. So look, first thing I want to talk about, and I'll be straight to the point. This is probably gonna be a real quick video. All right, I want to talk about the gift tax exclusion. All right, the annual gift tax exclusion, meaning the amount you know, or someone can give to any individual annually. All right, gift tax exclusion, $15,000 per individual that's gifted to. Okay, so that means that I can give to an individual $15,000. I can give to another individual up to $15,000. I can give to another individual up to $15,000, and that's annually. So all right, so you pretty much, guess what? Tax-free gifts and donations. Tax-free gifts and donations, y'all excuse me. So boom. So what does that mean? I can gift up to $15,000. All right, but guess what? What's the next level to that? The next level that you may not know about is that there is a lifetime gift tax exclusion. Okay, $11.58 million. That's right. So what happens if you gift up over $15,000 per that individual? It'll be subtracted from your lifetime gift tax exclusion, all right, of $11.58 million. And guess what happens if you're married? You got to double that, all right? So that's simple, okay? But keep in mind that not only do they do this, but when you get to that point, you're okay. Before I get there, let me back up. Before I get there, understand that there's groups of people that come here and they stick together, and they say they come from another country, and then they start a business, and they have a small car, and they have a small apartment or something. It'll be 10 of them in a 2-bedroom apartment. There'll be 10 of them in a Honda or whatever type of car, and there'll be 10 of them working at one business. That business becomes successful, all right, and then they get things situated. Another person steps up, and they start their business. They keep cycling and cycling. The next thing you know, the whole family is on, because guess what? They stuck together and they circulate their money within their community. Another way that people do that is if you go to like Chinatown or depending on where you're at, there's different sizes of towns that have different sub little regions and cultures within a city. And what happens is you go to these stores and you're like, okay, all these people are doing business with each other, okay? From the corner stores to the grocery markets to CPAs to mechanic shops to all types of different things. Like anything that they're doing, if they can actually circulate currency amongst their community, then that's what they do first. So that's why it's very important for us to kind of have that same model. Now I know a lot of you, excuse me, my phone's going off here. I know a lot of you all, may see this and say, okay, well, how do I get started? How I got in? Well, you got to be invited to this type of stuff, okay? So there's normally the model that's going on right now that I'm involved with is $500 to get in, and then the gift is $4,000 every month, all right? But I'm not gonna break that down. I broke that down in other videos because I'm gonna make this real quick and simple. So and then if you can't do the 500, there's people doing ones with 25, people doing with 100, so on and so forth. But better believe that with looking at what's going on as far as those tax exclusions, the wealthy people are getting it at higher levels. $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. They haven't get up to the point where they're gifting land and property and things of that nature. Okay. So understand that this stuff is very, very powerful, and the little nuggets about the tax exclusion, about being able to, get into one and then level up, and being able to level up and get into the next one. These are very, very powerful things. You just have to be operating with people of like minds that have integrity and that just do what they're supposed to do. But in hindsight, like, it's some of the easiest overall things that you can do to actually create that reoccurring donation or currency or flow of energy. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, look, you could do it or don't do it. If you think it's a scam, Ponzi scheme, or whatever, hey, stay away from it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If it's not for you, not for you. Go work for somebody else. So do whatever it is that you do, all right? Because everybody has their own lane. For those of you who may say, like, 500 is a lot of money, look, if you holler at me and you're interested, I'll show you a way. I'll show you a way that you possibly can get funding without a hard pull on your credit check if you were interested in doing something like that. All right, so just get with me. Matter of fact, there'll be an email in the description if you're interested. All right, because I'm not just gonna blurt stuff out here like that, because people always tend to, like, people mess a good thing up. But if you're actually interested in rocking like that, cool, just hit me up. If not, don't even worry about it, fam. But I just wanted to let y'all know about that tax exemption, let you know that the wealthy people doing it, and really why it's powerful right now in these unorthodox times, because the community need to be sticking together, man. The bank been playing with your money all this time, So why not join a community of like-minded, know how that currency is circulated? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, this is a quick video. There'll be a email in the description if you want to get at me. I ain't plugging nothing. You do it or you don't do it. If you do join one, just do your due diligence, man. Do your due diligence. Before you do anything with anybody, especially dealing with them online or whatever, build some type of rapport, you know what I'm saying? Or go check them out, go see what their energy is like, you want to do all that. You want to do all that, all right? But anyway, you too smart to be broke. And right now it's time. Okay, I ain't come up with this, but I want to say this. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. Peace.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke.